Hello, Steve Mills here, and thank you for watching this video. Today I've got a question for you, and it's a really important question, and that is, what do you think is the biggest reason that marketing fails? Because marketing's the lifeblood of a business, of your business, of my business, and if I'm serious about growing my business, then there's only really one way, and that is to improve the effectiveness of our sales and marketing. Okay, I can cut costs and I can save a bit here and 10% there and 5% somewhere else. But if I really want to, take my business up there, then, there's only one way, and that's to become better at selling and marketing my products and services. So why does it fail? Why is it not something that everybody does really, really well? Well, I've been in business now for nearly 30 years, providing advice, training, mentoring, and offering a done-for-you service for my clients. I've worked in thousands of different businesses in hundreds of industries over many, many years. And I can tell you my belief about why marketing fails. And you're going to be shocked to hear this. And to be honest, it's really simple. It doesn't get done. People fail to implement the FDI. They fail to implement. Marketing simply often doesn't get done. And it doesn't get done because the owner of the business is too busy, or it doesn't get done because the owner of the business doesn't understand, particularly in the modern day, it doesn't understand modern marketing methods. They simply don't know what to do. And, these days marketing's often about software and new technology and so on. So it can be that A, they don't know what to do, and also B, they don't know how to do it. So there's even sort of two areas there. Now, I don't know whether that rings any bells with you, but if it does, and you're serious about growing your business, then this is hurting you right now. And it's time to do something about it. So what are you going to do? You could become better at marketing. You can learn new stuff. And people often say to me, well, we win all our business from word of mouth, Steve, and we've grown and we're doing really well, or we're doing okay and we're really happy with what we've got, but we'd really like to take it to the next level. And I'm here to tell you that there's only one way of doing that. That's to become better at selling and marketing your products and services. So if that's the case, then what are you going to do? Are you going to bring somebody in to do that work for you? We either hire somebody internally or bring external expertise in. You might want to do that, or you might want to learn how to do it yourself. One thing I would advise is that if you're going to bring somebody in from outside, you need to know enough to know what good looks like. I'll give you a perfect example. You take something that's potentially people perceive as fairly complex, like SEO, search engine optimization, the skill of getting onto the first page on Google, getting your website onto the first page on Google. Now, if you don't know and understand at least a little bit about what you're buying, then you're probably in a very dangerous situation, because there are SEO companies out there who are really good at what they do and can get you some really good results, and there are others which, let's just say, they're not quite as good as they maintain that they are. And you find yourself 6 months in, spent several £1,000s, and you're absolutely still nowhere at all on Google. And so understanding enough to know what good looks like is always really important. I always say to people, and I really believe this myself, that people can only buy, and I will only buy, when I understand enough to make that buying decision. And when something's more expensive, then I'm going to take my time over that and get to really know and understand it. So really what I'm saying to you is, come what may, you need to become better at selling and marketing. Let me just ask you another quick question. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being low, 5 being average, is the same as everybody else, and 10 being absolutely brilliant, you're a leading expert in the field, how effective are you at marketing? What's your knowledge like? You know, do you know and understand all this stuff? You know, how good are you at marketing your website, at email marketing, at search engine optimization, at some of the new technologies like remarketing and pay-per-click advertising? How good are you on LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter? Because if you're not good enough, or if you're average, if you're, you know, the same as everybody else in your market, you're about as good as everybody else, then you're going to get the same results as everybody else. And trust me, those results are pretty poor. You know, as I said, work with thousands of businesses. Most businesses are not very good at marketing. And you know, that really for me gives you a huge opportunity. If you can become just that little bit better, if you can become outstanding, in other words, stand out from your competition, then you're probably going to get all the rewards and your competitors will get none. If you're flatlining and everything's the same, your website's about as good as theirs and so on and so forth, then arguably, you know, you're going to get the same sort of mediocre or even poor rewards for your marketing. So in essence, to sum up, now is the time to take the step forward to raise your game and become more effective at both marketing your business and then really importantly, selling into those leads. Because there's no point, you know, being really good at creating leads and not having the time to follow up. I went to an exhibition the other day and there was a product there that I really liked. I made an inquiry and I think that was about 6 days ago now, and I've still not heard from the company. And you know, whilst the product's great, you know, what would you think? You know, 6 days ago I made an inquiry and I still haven't heard from them. Their marketing was good, their marketing materials were great, their sales follow-up not so. Maybe it's that they did fantastic at the exhibition and they've got hundreds of leads. I really hope that's the case from their point of view. Anyway, that's my message. It's now the time to upgrade your marketing and become even more effective. Thank you ever so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon.